The moment pressure enters your life is not the moment you fail. Failure happens much earlier than that. It happens when your mind loses its center. When stress decides your actions before you do. When fear rushes ahead of clarity and emotion speaks louder than reason. Most people think strength is loud, aggressive, and confident, but the strongest people in history understood something different. True strength is quiet, it is controlled, it is steady. If you stay with this story, something subtle but powerful will begin to change. You will see why resilience is not about motivation or positivity, but about discipline, perception, and commitment. You will discover how one man survived constant life-or-death pressure without panic, and how the same principles can help you face modern struggles with calm, clarity, and inner authority. This is not a story meant to excite you, it is meant to ground you. Long before modern life created endless notifications, deadlines, and constant comparison, Japan lived under a different kind of pressure. A pressure that did not offer second chances, a pressure where hesitation meant death. In that world walked Miyamoto Musashi. Musashi did not look like a legend. He was often poorly dressed, slept outdoors, and cared little for reputation, yet he entered more than 60 duels and never lost a single one. Not because he was the strongest, not because he was the fastest, but because his mind remained unshaken when others collapsed. People whispered that he possessed secret techniques or divine favor. They were wrong. Musashi's true advantage was mental strength. From a young age, Musashi noticed something others ignored. He saw that panic always arrived before defeat. Skilled warriors lost not because their bodies failed, but because their minds scattered. They rushed when they should wait. They clung to victory so tightly that fear strangled their judgment. Musashi trained differently. He trained his relationship with reality. There was a duel early in his life that shaped everything. Musashi faced a respected swordsman known for precision and speed. The night before the duel, Musashi did not rest comfortably. He slept outdoors in the cold. He ate little. He kept his body alert and his mind clear. When the duel began, his opponent attacked aggressively. Musashi did not rush. He did not retreat. He waited until the movement fully revealed itself. Then he struck once afterward. Someone asked him why he had seemed so calm. Musashi answered simply, "Because I accepted what could happen." That sentence held the core of his philosophy. Years later, after his reputation spread across Japan, Musashi did something unexpected. He walked away from fame. He withdrew into solitude and lived in isolation near the end of his life. There, weakened in body but sharpened in understanding, he wrote down what he had learned not as philosophy, but as instruction. One evening, a young man named Kato climbed the narrow mountain path toward Musashi's cave. Kato was not seeking enlightenment, he was seeking relief. His life felt constantly on edge. His work demanded flawless performance. His finances felt uncertain. His relationships felt fragile. Every mistake felt permanent. "I feel like I'm always reacting," Kato admitted. "I panic before I think." Musashi studied him silently. "You believe calm appears when danger disappears," Musashi said. "That belief ensures it never comes." Kato frowned. "Then what is calm?" Musashi gestured for him to sit. "Calm is what remains when your response has been trained." That night, Musashi told Kato a story. He spoke of a duel fought at dawn when mist blurred vision and footing was uncertain. The opponent was skilled, confident, impatient. "I did not fight him," Musashi said. "I waited for him to fight himself." Kato listened closely. "When your mind locks onto threat," Musashi continued, "fear multiplies. When your mind locks onto purpose, fear loosens its grip." Musashi asked Kato a simple question. "When pressure comes to you, where does your attention go?" Kato hesitated. "To everything that could go wrong," Musashi nodded. "Then you have trained panic faithfully." The next morning, Musashi gave Kato his first task. Stand outside before sunrise, say nothing, do nothing, observe your mind. The cold pierced Kato's body, his thoughts rebelled immediately. He wanted movement, distraction, escape. Every excuse rose at once. When he returned, Musashi nodded slightly. That discomfort is where discipline begins. Over the following days, Musashi taught Kato through lived experience. Each lesson stripped something away. The first habit, accept reality as it is. Musashi led Kato to the edge of a cliff. "When you stand too close to danger," he said, "it overwhelms you. Step back and it becomes visible." Kato realized how often he fought reality itself, wishing circumstances were different. Timing better, outcomes kinder. "Accept what exists," Musashi said. Then act. The moment Kato stopped arguing with reality, his mind felt lighter. The second habit, release regret. Musashi warned Kato about regret. Regret ties you to the past, he said. A warrior learns without carrying chains. Kato saw how often he replayed mistakes, how regret drained his energy. Learning remained, but guilt faded. The third habit, do not chase pleasure. Musashi lived simply. Comfort weakens endurance, he said. Kato realized how easily pleasure distracted him, how avoiding discomfort trained fragility. Discipline returned strength. The fourth habit, kill the ego. Think lightly of yourself, Musashi said. Ego makes you blind. Without ego, Kato could learn from anyone. Feedback stopped feeling like attack. Growth accelerated. The fifth habit, detach from outcomes. Musashi explained, when your identity depends on results, you become brittle. Kato learned to focus on execution. Not guarantee, fear loosened its grip. The sixth habit, remove everything useless. Musashi taught ruthless simplicity. Do nothing that is of no use. Kato cut distractions, excess commitments, unnecessary noise. Clarity returned. The seventh habit, train constantly. Musashi believed mastery was daily victory over yesterday's self. Kato stopped seeking shortcuts. Progress became steady. The eighth habit, stay calm in chaos, Musashi said. There is more than one path to the mountain's peak. Flexibility replaced panic. Pressure became information. The ninth habit, face truth without delusion. Musashi taught Kato to see clearly strengths, weaknesses, reality as it was. Truth became an ally. The 10th habit, commit completely. Musashi's final lesson was simple. Half commitment guarantees failure. Once Kato chose a path, hesitation vanished. Months later, Kato returned to his life. Pressure did not disappear, but his response changed. He paused, he focused, he acted deliberately. When Kato returned one final time, Musashi smiled faintly. Calm is not numbness, he said. It is clarity while moving. If you were standing where Kato stood, which habit would you begin with? And if this story feels uncomfortably familiar, stay here, subscribe. These stories exist to sharpen attention, not soothe it. Musashi's philosophy reveals something modern life often forgets. Mental strength is not inherited, it is built. Pressure does not destroy people, untrained reactions do. Your life may not involve swords, but it involves moments that define your direction. Careers, relationships, decisions, identity, all are forged under pressure. 3 takeaways to apply today. 1. Accept reality immediately. Then act. 2. Remove what weakens focus and discipline. 3. Commit fully once a path is chosen. If this story touched something real inside you, share it with someone who needs steadiness today.